This video is going to go over the next section of laws of exponents, or power to power. So when we have a power to a power, that means I have an exponent on the inside of my parentheses and an exponent outside. When this happens, we take our two exponents and we multiply them. So this becomes a, because my base is going to stay the same, to the m times n. So if I look at some examples, to raise a power to a power, we keep the base and multiply the exponents. So for the first one, I have x to the third times x to the fourth. So I multiply those, so x to the 3 times 4 would make this x to the 12. Remember, your base is going to stay the same. Number 2, same idea, m to the 5th to the 7th. So m to the 5th times 7. So m to the 35th. And that would be my solution. Now, we don't have to do this step. We can just multiply right away. So k to the 6th to the 8th, we're going to multiply our exponents, 6 times 8. So that gives me k to the 48. And then number 4, same thing, a to the 9th to the 3rd, we're multiplying those exponents. So a to the 27th. Now sometimes we have more going on. Like a product to a power, where I have more than one thing inside my parentheses, and that's okay. When that happens, I have to take the exponent that's outside and distribute it to everything inside. So this n is given to the a and to the b. So this is a to the n, b to the n. Or in other words, to raise a product to a power, we raise the coefficients. Remember, that's the big number in the front, to the power, and then we multiply the exponents. So let's look at some examples to see what that means. So on number 5, 7 has to be given or distributed to f to the 3rd. So we multiply those exponents but keep our base. So f comes down. 3 times 7 is 21. And then I have to give the 7 to the g also. So my g comes down, and now it's 5 times 7, and that's 35. So that outside exponent has to go to everything inside those parentheses. Now number 6, I have this coefficient, but it still has to be given that 3 outside. So 3 goes to the 4 first, which that would mean 4 to the 3rd. So we're going to expand that. 4 times 4 times 4. This is a Desmos part. Just type it in, 4 to the 3rd. And that gives you 64. So my new coefficient is 64. Now I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to give the 3 to the r squared. So my base comes down, and I multiply my exponents. So 2 times 3 is 6. And then my 3 to the s to the 9. Bring down the s, and 9 times 3 is 27. So that would be my solution. Again, we'll do one more together. 5 has to be given to the 2, so that's 2 to the 5th. You can type this right into Desmos, or you can expand it. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And that ends up giving me 32. Then I give the 5 to the e to the 4th. and I get e to the 20th, and then I give the 5 to the f to the 3rd, so I get f to the 15th. That's product to a power. So now let's look at the last one. Quotient to a power. Quotient to a power is the exact same thing, but now we're looking at division. We're going to skip quotient to a power. We'll cover that when I return. Thank you.